Me and Chris has been busy. We've hit this lower side down here. Get this little guy staring at me. What is it? Nope, get down. You can see how this is. Yeah, you want to be in the camera, I know. But everything's, I can't tell if this has been logged. Holes like this everywhere. Enough for your foot to fall in. It's super rough. You can kind of see everything. I see you, buddy. I see you. Little humps. So I'm thinking this has been excavated, so they came in and just completely used excavators to rip everything up. There's a little gully down here, so all the way down, and it's pretty rough. So this is what we got. Just so dusty, it's, I mean, you can't even tell I'm mulching because it's just so dusty. Because right here is a little hill, so I'm not able to get down and hit these little stumpies. So I'm leaving this right here so that way I can mulch that over. So you have to go at different angles. Like right here, right there where the ATVs drive, it's got a little edge. You can see it right here, a little edge. So a little at a time. We got the left side mulched down to right here where this little dip is. On the inside there's a bunch of hardwood saplings. There's probably about 5 or 6 in a bundle, and which I mulched this right in front of us a little bit. So we're heading back after lunch, having lunch. Oops. It's a little bumpy, it's a little rough. But this is what we got done. Over here, which we started on this back left side. Cut us a trail. We just kind of made an entrance and then started making little loops in there. Cut this little trail. You can kind of see back over here. It's really rough. And then I cut that little trail over here on the left. So I'm gonna start back here and try to clean this whole left side over here, so that way we can be hitting over there on the right side. So by the end of the day we should, because it's really not that tall. So I'm gonna go to the farthest side over here and start mulching. But the wind's helping us out a little bit, so it's, you can literally see the pines, which they look far away but they're really not. So, but there's also an ATV trail on the inside of the pines, so it's a lot further in than it looks. So this is all we got, and we're hitting this over here. There's like a little dip back here and then trail over here, so we ain't got much. We got that smoked Kubota digging, but we stopped real quick to get us a drink. I mean, this is super dusty. The wind's blowing this way, so I'm mulching this way while the wind's blowing that way, so it's not hitting him in the face. And we got our dog hanging out with us, but you can kind of see what we done. We kind of hit the back side, but this is where it's getting a little thicker. And then here's the holes that we've been talking about. They're everywhere down through here. And now you can see right there, we got all this over here done. So what we did is we went in, or Chris went in there and just kind of weeded everything out. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna straighten this up so it opens up this field, because we'll be able to see the entrance over here. And then before the end of the day, we got 2 more hours before sunset. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to clean this up, which shouldn't take me long because it's mostly just underbrush, and then start cleaning this up over here. So, but it's going pretty good. It's dusty and it's rough terrain. All right, pretty dusty. Got Chris up there cutting some firewood. It's pretty cool. So you can see this was all the way up here. So I mulched the whole big trail right in here. So he just weeded out all the little stuff and kept the big stuff. And some of these in here are stuck down in there. He dug about 2 foot and it wasn't even moving. So you can kind of see we hit that side. Can't really see on the other side. We've kind of hit it, but there's like a little one trail behind this. But we hit all this, pulled a bunch of trees, cleaned all this. You get a better look. Shows you how dusty it is. So we got a little pocket back here that kind of comes in this way, and it comes in that way just a little bit. And then we got another pocket over here to clean up. Same stuff like this, bunch of 4 or 5 inch stuff. Just leaving a bunch of random different kinds of hardwoods and some cedars. Just a bunch of, he said, just kind of scatter them out. Hey, what are you doing? Like on this job, pretty much dust all over the doors. You can see the mulcher, how dusty it is. It's pretty bad. Nothing but dust. stopped because I couldn't see out of the window because it's on the inside. So Chris left yesterday with the excavator. We had to do something with it. So you can see we hit the front side. Now I'm hitting this little. Got to record yesterday's, but we was in a time crunch because Chris took the excavator back to Bama. We had something to do with it down there, but this is what we all done yesterday, what we both done before he left. Now I cleaned up over here, so I'm working my way down to this little, you can see the tree line right over here, then working my way back over here. Then we got a pocket that kind of cuts back and it cuts this way, but also this road over here on Calico Road, he bought 100 foot, so it kind of goes into the property on the back side. So we're trying to get to that corner over here so that way we can go ahead and get that mulched. So then we'll be able to call it a day. Another dusty day. Customers came over yesterday right before dark and got to see it before it got too dark. So, and I'll show you a few things that they decided to do that we was going to do differently, but it worked out a lot better over in this corner because all the way up to right in here was completely like that. Just nothing but big old 5 to 20 inch trees, but we took some of them down because they was rotten. But we just kind of cleaned all this out. Then he likes this little spot right here, the wooded area look over here on the far side, but it ain't all the way up through here. So super dusty, but also good timing. Really rough. You can see nice, clean, but dusty. Then we're just kind of dips down right in here. So every little spot, like this side, that side over there, it kind of comes up and it drops on the back side. So this side does this corner over here, which we'll get to that side today. But this is what kind of material we were looking at. It looks smooth, but it's like riding a steel wagon.